My name is Pam Cornwell. I'm an Eden Energy Medicine Advanced Practitioner in St. Louis, Missouri. You can reach me by email at pamharmonyhealth@aol.com. I'm making this in March of 2020 when a lot of people are experiencing more stress than they normally would. But these are suggestions that you can use anytime you feel like your nervous system is in overwhelm. This is not a routine to follow. These are just some of my personal favorite go-tos. There's many more for reaching directly into your energy system, into your nervous system, and turning down the stress response. And who wouldn't want to know how to do that? So my favorite is to trace triple warmer backwards. I won't go into a lot of the theory behind it, just want to show it to you. So rub your hands together, shake them off. You're going to reach around to your opposite temple, and with your fingertips, smooth, and I'm going to show you my ear, smooth down to your ear, then around your ear, on your head, slowly, down your neck, over your shoulder, down your arm, get the back of your elbow, and then down and off the ring finger, and that brought me down right away. And just do it 3 times on both sides, nice and slow. And then I'm going to tell you that you can also try, and I would go do it on the other side as well, but I'm also going to show you you can try using only your pinky finger and see if that feels better. Now, I would not do this differently on the both sides, but if I didn't get a lot of relief from using all my fingertips, then I would just try it with the baby finger only. And for me, that really doesn't feel better, but it might for you. I'm going to go back to the flat of my hand and come down that meridian on the other side. So that's one of them, tracing triple warmer backwards. The one that's been working for me lately is simply holding what we call triple warmer neurovasculars. Again, not explain the whole thing, but the one that has been really helping me is right below the notch of my neck, just right here. And I've either taken just fingertips and hold lightly, or sometimes a 3-finger notch, just my thumb and first 2 fingers, just right there. And I have found myself doing that just unconsciously, like even watching television, and then all of a sudden I'll just be holding here. It's been extremely calming. You can hold just there, but you can also combine that hold with a few other triple warmer neurovascular holds, and it feels great. So I'm going to go back to this little notch at the bottom of my neck, and then I'm going to take the pads of this hand and simply hold them lightly on my temple, just holding these 2 places. And these are places where you would hold a while. They're not like just put your fingers up there and tap a little bit. This is a hold that no one can tell you how long to hold. And I'm getting calmer right now. Just hold until you feel better. And then you'll want to go to the other side. So I'm just going to switch, and I'm going to hold with my right hand here and my left hand over here. Feels really calming. Share these with your family members, with your friends. All these techniques are from Eden Energy Medicine, although you may run into them in other types of healing modalities as well. Now you can combine some of these. I also have found myself holding right here again at this place at the bottom of my neck, and then also on the dantian. So here's my navel, and I'm just putting my whole hand right under my navel, maybe even a little bit over my navel, but just under there. Really calming. And this can also help your nervous system understand I can start to relax. These are places that we know to go to anyway when we get under stress. These are all places where you might have somebody hear some bad news and they go, oh my, and they're going to hold right here, or oh no, and they'll hold right here, or they'll hold right here. So these are all places that our system knows, and pay attention, and if your hands are drawn to that certain place, then go ahead and use that. Another one that I like to do is called the fear tap. So this is, and I have a different video on that, but I'm just going to put it in here. This is like a smorgasbord to choose from. So this is on the back of my hand between the metacarpals of my baby finger and my ring finger. It's right there. I'm going to take these 3 fingers from the other hand. I'm going to put it over my heart. You don't have to, but it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap slowly and deliberately 10 times. And these are all techniques for calming the triple warmer meridian, which is the energetic part of our stress response. And I'm going to wait. Tapping slowly and deliberately 10 times kind of gets triple warmer's attention, kind of like you might say, oh, hey, can I talk to you a minute? And you tap somebody to talk to them. That's what you're doing with triple warmer, and you give triple warmer time to go, yeah, I'm listening, about 30 seconds, and then you're going to keep tapping slowly and deliberately up to about 30 times. It's not a recipe that you have to hold to, but what you don't want to do is tap frantically. You don't want to do that. It's slow. I'm getting a lot of calming. I should be really calm after I finish this video. And if you're still feeling agitated or a little bit nervous, go over to the other hand and do the same thing over here. But you don't have to if you're feeling calmer, but you can. And you can go back and forth even if you want to. So pay attention to what your body's telling you to do. The next thing I'm going to show you is a go-to favorite of mine if I'm feeling overwhelmed or panicky. It's called taking down the flame. It connects all your chakras. So I'm going to take a deep breath in, bring my hands above my head, and I'm going to lower just my thumbs. I'm going to say H-A and lower to the top of my head. I'm just going to kind of show you. Deep breath in, and my next stop is going to be between my eyebrows. I'm going to skip the 5th chakra. The next stop is at the heart. I'm going to skip the 3rd chakra. The next stop is right below my navel at the 2nd chakra. And then with the next breath, I'm going to come off my legs, down my legs and off my feet. I'll kind of move out so maybe you can see that. Taking down the flame, really good for connecting all your chakras and therefore taking down the panic response. The next one is again about triple warmer. It's called triple warmer reactivity pose. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my thumbs over my 4-finger nail. So it's like I'm making the OK sign. I'm going to put the tips of my thumbs at my temples and just lay the fingers on my forehead. And this is extremely light hold. The lighter, lots of times the more reaction you're going to get. The lighter, the more reaction you're going to get. I'm just going to hold. It's good. And those places on the front of your head, if you feel a little bit, you'll feel 2 little bumps called the frontal prominences, and that's what you're kind of going for. Feels good. And then in Eden Energy Medicine, we call those the oh my God points. So this calms triple warmer at an even deeper level. You can do this for somebody else as well. If you have family members freaking out, I'm going to come and grab what I call my styrofoam sticker head. So this is a learning tool I use in my classes, but you can hold for yourself from behind your loved one, your thumbs right at the temples, and then your fingers over their frontal prominences like this. It's lovely when someone else can do it for you. Yeah. I also want to direct you, if you don't have Donna's book, you might want to get it. Her name is Donna Eden, and the book is called Simply Energy Medicine. Hold on, I've got a copy right here. Energy Medicine. So what I'm going to show you now is actually on page 234 of this book. These are called element neurovasculars. They're great on yourself, but they're even better if you can get somebody to do it for you or to do on someone in your household that's kind of needing to get out of panic. But I'm going to show you on myself. So you're going to cover these oh my God points, put one hand over here, and then the other hand is going to go behind my eyes directly at the back of my head. And this is something that I use on clients all the time. And these holds, like I say, you can't tell somebody how long to hold it. If you're holding it for yourself, it's hard to hold your elbows up, but you can, put them on a table too, just sit at a table. This one is particularly for fear. Then another one, if you just move this back hand up to just over the curve of the back of your head like this, this one is particularly good for panic and overwhelm. And I'm going a little too fast, but I just want you to see where to hold these places. The next one is directly at the top of the head, but all of them are holding the frontal prominences as well, these two. I think I really need that one because, wow, I'm getting this fantastic reaction. And this one is particularly for grief or a sense of loss. And some of these are going to feel better to you than others. The next one, you want to hold the frontal prominences with your fingers, but the temples with your thumbs like this. And this one is particularly good for anger or for self-blame. And again, you can hold it for someone else. If you're holding on yourself, you might even want to just put a hand here and here and just let the baby fingers cross over the forehead. And the last one I'm going to show you, and again, they're on page 234, how can you forget that, in energy medicine, are for worry. And these are, your thumbs are going to go, your fingertips are going to go on those frontal prominences and your thumbs on your cheekbones. And this is a very, very light hold. If you can even hold to where you're just kind of feeling the hairs of the skin, I find that gives an even stronger response. If you're holding on somebody else, it's easy to hold like this. You have them laying in front of you, and it's easy to hold like this. You're standing behind them on the couch maybe or something like that, or if you have a massage table, that's even better. If I'm holding on myself, I just simply put my the heels of my hand under my cheekbones and cover my eyes like this. So when stress threatens to overwhelm you, this is a smorgasbord, not a routine. Choose something that works for you. Choose something that works for your family members. And if you're doing social distancing right now, try these things on one another. It can really help you stay strong during this time. Wishing you the best from St. Louis, Missouri.